the dance of Shiva and Shakti is, not only connecting to the elements around you, but of course all of these 5 elements you have inside of you as well: the earth, the water, the fire, the air, and Akasha, which connects us all with everything. And so it is about Shiva and Shakti connecting within you, the male and the female, the sun and the moon. And you're connecting with your breath, you're connecting with your movements. And there are different parts to this practice, but as probably many of you are new to this practice, I'm going to give you a beautiful introduction today, and I'm going to guide you through it. All of the movements are going to be in standing position actually, and I love it because you don't need anything for it. You can do it, it's beautiful to do it in nature. You can also do it at home. You don't need anything for it. You just a little bit of space for both of your feet, and it's very gentle movements. Very beautiful to connect and to come home to your body. All right. Now I believe it's time. So let's stand up in case you were sitting down. Oh yeah, and my name is Caroline. I forgot. So my name is Caroline, and I'm going to share the 5 element form with you today, the dance of Shiva and Shakti. So bring your hands in front of your heart. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe into your heart. Honor yourself for the divine spirit that you are. Honor yourself for the divine creator that you are. Come to this plane of existence to be the divine creator, to learn, to grow, to explore and to discover. Take some deep breaths to arrive in the here and now. Connect to your body. Breathe into your heart. Becoming more aware of your breathing. Letting everything behind that has been before. Don't think about what is going to happen after this class. Just be in this moment, right here, right now. And let's dance together. So open your eyes. Take your hands apart. Have your feet hip width apart or a little wider. Inhale, raise your arms up in front of you. On the exhale, we sink down. Inhale, you rise up. Inhale, you open your arms as far as you can. Inhale, rising up. On the exhale, press your hands together and sinking down again. Inhale. Inhale even more, open your arms. Inhale, stretching up. And on the exhale, you sink down. So this movement is called acknowledging the five elements. So first, when we start this movement, we're acknowledging the earth, we're acknowledging the water, we are expanding, acknowledging the air, akasha. And then when we sink down and press our palms together, we're acknowledging the fire that transforms, that creates. So it's a beautiful movement. I love to do that when I get up in the morning and maybe just, I don't have so much time, and then you just open and move your shoulders and reach out, stretch your entire body. One more time, opening your eyes. Inhale. Exhale. And this time when you come down, you cross your wrists. And then you rise up again. And then you part your arms, parting the clouds. That one is called. And we sing and we cross your wrists the other way. Inhale, rising up. And exhale, parting the clouds. So this one, parting the clouds, signifies parting the clouds in your mind. We all have so many thoughts every day. This one helps you to part, to move these thoughts away, get some clarity. One more. And then the next time when you're moving up, turn to the right. And you part the clouds on this side. And then you turn to the left, rising up. And you turn to the right again, parting the clouds on this side. So as I was mentioning before, this form is usually played in nature. And you're facing the rising sun. Like that's, where it came from, in the Himalaya mountains. They were doing it in the morning with the rising sun. The first parting the clouds, it was parting the clouds east and west. And now we are parting the clouds north and south. And then next time you're rising up, it's like you want to do one more on the right side, but no, you change your mind. You move to the other side and part the clouds on this side. Rising up and parting the clouds, sinking down. Be aware of your breath, always moving with your breath. So inhale, rising up. And exhale, sinking down, hiding the clouds. One more. Rising up. Come to the center. Press your hands together. Take your hands in front of your heart. Rest for one moment. Take your feet a little closer together. Now we are going to dance Shiva's dance of love, one of my favorite movements. So inhale, take your left foot up, high up, find your balance. On the exhale, take a wide step back. Inhale, on the exhale, take your hands down, connect to Mother Earth. And then we start. Inhale, take your arms up, bend your front knee. Inhale, open your arms, open your heart. Exhale, forward. Inhale to your heart. And then exhale down. So one day, Shiva asked Shakti about, no, the other way around. Shakti asked Shiva what love meant to him. Shiva is said to be the Adi Yogi, the first yogi in the Anahata yoga tradition and philosophy. And so, because Shiva was a great dancer, he danced his answer, this dance. And Shakti was really impressed. She loved the dance. She was like, but what does it mean? So he started to speak the words. I want to join with you. I want to open my heart to you without any expectations and give you all my love without any conditions. Honor and respect this love and promise never to do anything to harm this love. And to create the strength, I need to be this loving. She's like, wow. She was even more impressed. She loved it. She was like, how? How do you do that? How did you learn that? So he said, well, at first love, learn to love myself, to open my heart to myself without any expectations. Give myself all the love that I need without any conditions. And let that love grow in my heart and promise never to do anything to harm this love. And then I grew strong in that love. So what we learn that first we need to learn how to love ourselves without conditions, without any expectations. Let that love grow in ourselves so we can then share it with other people around us. So dance the dance for yourself and open your heart to yourself without any expectations and conditions. Two more. Maybe you want to close your eyes to really feel inside. Let that love grow inside of you. And then stepping forward. Have your feet hip width apart or wider. Take your hands towards your hip and start rolling, circling your hips, spiraling outwards. Let them become bigger. And feel all the little muscles, the rotator muscles contracting and releasing inside of your hips, changing directions. So even though this seems like such a simple movement, there's loads of happening inside of your hips. It's a beautiful movement to release the tension we might have put in there. And it's also a movement we never make in everyday life. One more. And then slowly going to the center. Take your feet closer together. Have your hand in a tiger's jaw above your knees. And start circling your ankles and your knees, giving them the same benefits. And changing direction. Feeling inside of your joints, how your joints love those circular movements. Coming up to the center, to the other side. Take your hands in front of your heart. Inhale, take your right leg up as high as you can. Find your balance. On the exhale, take a wide step back. Keep your hands in front of your heart. Inhale. On the exhale, connect to Mother Earth. And then we start to dance. Inhale. Inhale even more. Open your arms. Exhale forward. Inhale to your heart. And exhale down. So the first part, we danced for ourselves. We opened our hearts to ourselves without any expectations and conditions. And now we are going to dance Shiva's dance of love for somebody else, someone dear to you. It can be a friend, it can be a family member, your parents, your brothers and sisters, or your children. It can be an intimate partner or a lover. Dance this dance of love and keep them in your mind and send them your love. And no matter where they are, they will receive your love as we are all connected. So maybe also here you want to close your eyes to feel inside, to keep that person in your mind. 2 more. One more. And then stepping forward. If your feet hip width apart or wider, take your hands towards your hips. And then start circling your hips again. in big circles, spiraling outward, exploring this movement to the sides, to the back, to the front, exploring your hips, and then changing directions. Feel how this movement loosens up your hips. It opens your hips. It's very good to keep the fluids moving. One more, and then coming to the center. Take your feet closer together. Your hands above your knees. And then give the same benefits towards your ankles and knees. And always try to, with this movement, don't look at the floor. Always look at the horizon. Imagine a horizon in front of you. Or you can also close your eyes to be able to feel inside and feel all the little movements inside of your body, changing directions. Like I said, a movement we rarely make with our ankles and knees. And especially in our ankles, we carry so much tension as our feet and ankles carry so much weight every day. From us walking, climbing upstairs. So it's good to release this tension. And then bring to the center. Take your feet hip width apart or wider. Now we're gonna do movements called spinning the water wheel. So I'm gonna show you first because I know my hands are cut off. Tuck your thumbs in, move your fingers around your thumbs. So you inhale, you rise up. Beautiful, stretch up as high as you can. And on the exhale, slowly start spinning the water wheel to the right. And yes, your hips are moving in the opposite direction. So you're creating that beautiful stretch on the side of your body. Inhale up. And exhale, you move down. Inhale. And exhale down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale down. It's a very beautiful, gentle movement to stretch the sides of your body. Gonna do one more. And the next time you're coming up, it's like you want to do one more in this direction, but you change your mind and circle the water wheel into the other direction. So yes, we can choose to change directions. We can choose to take another path in our life. So I love this form, I love this practice because it always gives me so many realizations about life. When I practice and do it in the morning, whenever I feel like it, it's gentle. It's a nice way to connect to your body and the elements around you, inside of you. One more. Inhale up. Release your fingers. Spread your fingers really wide. And then take your arms down, the sides of your body. Now the next movement is called Shiva dances with the spiraling balls. So you imagine you're having balls of water in your hands and you can't spill the water. This movement comes from Indian dancing, where women, have both waters in the hands and the dance. So we're gonna do something similar. So you inhale. On the exhale, you take your arms backwards, you push back, you take them as high as you can. And then inhale, you take them forwards in front of your eyes. Do a small circle here. And then push back again, do a big circle behind you. So small circle in front of you and big circle behind you. So at the beginning, this might be a bit of a difficult movement, but with time, it gets more easier, I promise. So for now, just do as much as you can. One more. Take your hands alongside your body again. Now we got to add a little something to this movement. We're going to separate our hands. So one hand, the non-dominant hand. So when you're right-handed, that's the left hand. When you're left-handed, that would be the right. Moves half a movement in front of the other. So it looks a little bit like this. You start moving the same direction. It's the same movement as we did before. Just one hand moves in front of the other. And at the beginning, your mind is like, what are you doing? I'm not used to this. But with time, you are creating neural pathways in your brain. Your right hemisphere of the brain is connecting with the left, creating new neural pathways, literally making your brain grow. So one more. And then we come to the center. Inhale, raise your arms up. On the exhale, part the clouds. Now we're going to change directions. So inhale, on the exhale, you push forward. Inhale, make a small circle in front of you, big circle behind you. So really make sure that when you're taking your arms back, you have them as high as you can. Take your hands close to your armpits to really open your shoulders. Find that full range of movement of your shoulders. One more. And then we are going to separate our hands. So the non-dominant hand leads half a movement. Just try it out. Doing as much as you can. Just don't give up because it creates an habitual pattern of giving up. Don't want to do that. Just try. And maybe just moving with one arm for now is enough for you. It's already teaching your body. Recreating a balance inside of your body. Because you usually use our dominant hand more, doing more movement, picking up things, or writing or typing. And if you are teaching your body to use your non-dominant hand more, then you're recreating a balance inside of your body. coming to the center. And then we inhale and we rise up from here, high up into the sky, stretching up. And on the exhale, we sink down. Just do as much as you can. If you don't sink all the way to the floor, that's totally fine. And then inhale, we rise up again into the sky. On the exhale, we sink down. This movement is called Shiva Flying like a goose. So imagine you are a bird flying from the ground into the sky, spreading your wings, flying high. One more time, rising up, we stretch up. On the exhale, we sink down. And then we rise up. And then you turn to the right. You part the clouds. Taking your left hand in front of you. It's like looking in a mirror. Your right arm is below, like this, on the height below your navel. And then you inhale. On the exhale, you turn to the left. On the inhale, you change hands. So the right hand comes up, the left hand sinks down. And on the exhale, you turn to the other side again. And then you change hands on the inhale. And you turn around on the exhale. This movement is called Shiva and Shakti dancing together. It's also beautiful to teach your body to move both of your hands in opposite directions, to create a beautiful twist in your spine, to really explore your body. How far can you move? How far can you twist? One more to each side. Here in this movement, the right hand represents Shiva and the left hand Shakti. And when they dance together, one time Shakti takes the lead, and one time Shiva takes the lead. And you're uniting them in this beautiful dance with your hands. So coming to the center. Inhale, take your right leg up as high as you can. Find your balance. On the exhale, take a wide step back. And I am actually going to move to the side so you can see the movement better. So taking your hands in front of your heart. Inhale, rising up. Bend your elbows, your thumbs touch the spine. On the exhale, slowly roll your chin towards your chest, rolling yourself down to a little bow. bending your front knee, pushing back with your hands. Inhale, you're rising up. And then stretching your front knee, bending your elbows, your thumbs touch the spine. On the exhale, you curl yourself down again, bending your front knee, pushing to that left. Inhale, rising up, stretching the front of your body. Exhale, sinking down. Inhale, rising up. And exhale, sinking down again. So this movement is called scooping the water. It's like standing at a river, scooping the water from the river. Let it flow, the water. Let it flow over you. One more time, sinking down. Inhale, rising up. And then part the clouds. Stepping forward to the front of your mat. I'm going to turn around so I can see again. The dance of infinity. So let's start simple without the hands. You start in your right heel and then you move to your right toes and then over to the left heel, to the left toes. And you create that lying 8 with your feet. You let it move into your ankles. You let it move into your knees. Higher into your hips. The dance of infinity. The sign of infinity is the lying 8. So you follow that movement. You see you are creating that lying 8 with your feet, ankles, knees, and hips. And once you have that movement, if you're doing this for the first time, just stay there, just in case some people are streaming in that are doing it before. Then you take your arms with you. So your hands will stay in the center of your body. When you're on your right heel, your right arm comes up. And then you move to the other side and then your left hand comes up. So you move from side to side. From your heels to your toes. And then you come to the center. Take your feet closer together. Inhale, take your left leg up as high as you can. On the exhale, take a wide step back. Make sure that both of your feet are pointing forward so you get a beautiful stretch in your Achilles tendons. Your feet can be hip width apart so you have a good stable stand. Sorry, I forgot to mention that before. Take your hands in front of your heart. You inhale, you rise up. Stretch the front of your body. Bend your elbows, your thumbs touch the spine, and then on your exhale, bend your front knee. Roll your chin in towards your chest and push with your hands towards your back leg. And then you're rising up, scooping the water from the earth. Let it run through you like water, like fluids, water, washing over you. Let the energy of the water run through you. stretching the front of your spine on the inhale. And then stretching the back of your spine on the exhale. Always moving with your breath. Connecting your breath to the movement. One more. Inhale, rising up. Parting clouds. Stepping forward. I'm going to turn around again. Have your feet hip width apart or wider. Now we're going to dance the dance of infinity backwards. So you're starting on your right toes. You move to the right heel, to left toes, to the left heel. And like that, you're creating a lying eight again. First, in your feet, move up into your ankles, into your knees, into your hips. And once you have that movement, you can take your arms with you. So next time you're on your right heel, you take your right arm up, and then you're moving to the left. Also move slower. Always keeping the hands the center of your body. And once again, Shiva and Shakti are dancing together. One more to each side. And then we come to the center. And then interlock your fingers. Your thumbs touch. And then inhale, take your arms above your head. Swaying like a tree. So inhale, stretching up on the exhale, slowly moving to the side. And then inhale, coming up and moving to the other side. Stretching the sides of your body. Your feet are deep-rooted, connected to Mother Earth. Very stable. But then moving upwards into your upper body, the branches of the tree are moving in the wind. They're flexible. They can change directions. One more to each side. Beautiful. And then take your hands apart. And I'm going to show you like this. You tuck your thumbs in, move your fingers around your thumb. And then you stretch up. And then on the exhale, you're coming down with your arms bending your knees. Inhale, coming up again. On the exhale, you're sinking down. This movement is called rowing boat. So you imagine sitting about, rowing out into the sea. Connecting to the water. Connecting to the circles of life. Surrendering into it. Opening up your shoulders, finding the full range of movement of your shoulders. And then one more into this direction. Next time, inhale. It's like you want to do one more. You already noticed. You change your mind. Yes. And we start circling our arms in the other direction, rowing the boat backwards, back to shore. Because now we're in the center of the lake. So we need to row back. And also here, finding the full range of movement of your arms, of your shoulders. One more. Inhale. We part the clouds. We interlock the fingers again. Your thumbs touch. Now this next movement is called Shiva is watching full moon rising. So this is your full moon. The shape has changed. And then we start to move our arms to the right. The moon is rising. Inhale. And you watch it rising. So with your gaze, you're looking upwards. And then on the exhale, you bend a little bit backwards. So you're stretching this front line here, opening your rib cage. And then inhale, the moon is rising up. It's sinking down on one side of the world, and it's rising up on the other side of the world. There it is, and we watch it rising. And bending backwards again to stretch the front of your rib cage. And exhale, moving forward. Inhale, moving up. Exhale. Inhale, the moon rises. On the exhale, watch it. Inhale, moving up. Exhale, coming forward. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, sinking down. One more time to each side. Really feel that beautiful opening of your rib cage. The stretch of this fascia line we have on the side and in the front. It's really important to stretch around the rib cage to make more space for lungs to breathe. Coming to the center. So the next movement is called Dancing with the Waves. I love this movement. So I'm going to step to my front here. Inhale, take a right leg up. On the exhale, take a wide step back, really stretch out. And then making sure that your feet are both pointed forward as far much as you can. And yeah, everyone is different. So your foot might be here, that's okay. Mine is a little bit further, we're all different. So this shape will look different for each and every one of us. So don't worry. Your feet are hip width apart. So you're having a stable stand. And then it starts off like scooping water. So we're taking our hands in front of our hearts. You inhale, you're rising up. Bend your elbows, your thumbs touch the spine. And then on the exhale, you slowly roll down to the floor. Bend your front knee, push back with your hands towards your back leg. And this time we are staying with our front leg bent, only taking our hands up like a wave. Inhale, on the exhale, you let go, surrender. And then taking your hands alongside your legs, slowly moving up, stretching your front leg, taking your hands in the center of your body, stretching up, inhale, bending your elbows, your thumbs touch the spine, and we start again. Exhale, moving down, pulling into your back leg. Inhale, rising up like a wave. Exhale, sinking down. Taking your hands towards your leg, slowly stretching your leg. Rising up, stretching the front of your spine. And then exhale, pushing back. Inhale, rising up. Exhale. Inhale, rising, stretching the front of your spine. And then when you sink down, you're stretching the back of our spine. We're contracting the muscles alongside our spine. And we're releasing the muscles alongside our spine. So it's really a beautiful movement to play with our spine, to make it as flexible as we can. It's really important to have a flexible spine, a healthy spine, because there's so many nerves, so many energy channels running alongside our spine. So, yeah. One more time, sinking down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, surrendering to the pause. Inhale, rising. And on the exhale, you part the clouds. You step forward. Turn around. You have your feet with the path wider. Inhale, stretching forward. On the exhale, we sink down. Inhale, coming up. And then one arm becomes the arrow, and one arm becomes the bow. Inhale, even more, pushing out. Exhale, sinking down. And then the same movements to the other side. One arm becomes the arrow, one arm is the bow. Inhale. Inhale even more, pushing out. Exhale, sinking down. Inhale, rising. Inhale, opening, pushing out. Exhale, surrendering into the pose. One more to each side. And then coming to the center. And stepping your feet together. Gonna move to this side of the mat. So we're gonna do the other side. Dancing with the waves. Inhale, take your left leg up as high as you can. On the exhale, take a wide step back. Take your hands in front of your heart. Inhale, stretching up. Bend your elbows, your thumbs touch the spine. On the exhale, bending your front knee, pushing back into your back leg. And then inhale, just raise your arms up. On the exhale, sinking down. Take your hands towards your legs. Stretch your leg as you roll up. Your hands in the center of your body. Stretching up. Bending your elbows. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Surrender into your pose. And then inhale, rising up again. Bending your elbows. Stretch your spine. Exhale. Down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale. Sinking down, surrendering into the pose. So you're connecting the energies of Shiva and Shakti. Here he is. Shiva is rising, expanding. And then Shakti surrenders into the pose. Inhale, Shiva expands and rises up. And then exhale one more time. Really work in your front leg here to make it stronger. Inhale, rising up. And then biting the clouds. Stepping forward. Have your feet hip width apart or wider. Inhale. Exhale, we sink down. Inhale, rising up. It's the same movement as before. One arm becomes the arrow. One arm is the bow. Expanding. Exhale, surrendering. Inhale. Inhale even more. Exhale. So with this movement, you're taking the energy from the earth. When you inhale, you let it rise up into the crown of your head. When you open your arms, you open your heart. With your mind, you project that energy into your hands. You're standing like an energetic cross. One more to the other side. And then going to the center. The next movement is called Shiva is pulling the silk threads. So your arms are connected to the opposite legs. So every time you're raising your hand up, your arm up, you're raising your leg up. Now your shoulders are connected to your hips, your elbows to your knee, your wrist to your ankle, and fingers to your toes. It's a beautiful movement to find your balance, to play with your balance. And usually when I have actually students in front of me, not food, standing physically in front of me, they're always like so concentrated. So this is the movement, the moment when I always say, don't forget to smile. Smiling is a mudra. And this is just a play. We're here to play, to explore our bodies with gentle movements. One more to each side. And you can really be playful here. You can close your eyes find out how your balance is with eyes closed today. Oops. And then you come to the center. You take your hands in front of you, fingertips looking towards each other. And then you're rising up on the inhale to the crown of your head. And on the exhale, you let your hands sink down, bend your knees a little. You're connecting the energy of Shakti residing in Muladhara chakra at the base of your body, with Shiva, the consciousness, sitting in our crown, the top of our head, the center of our head. And for this one, close your eyes to really have the gaze inside of you, inside of your body. Be able to feel inside. You're raising up on the inhale and sinking down on the exhale. One more. And then take your hands towards your legs. Sink down towards your knees. The gaze is in front of you. Inhale, rising up. Have your hands on your legs, in the center of your body, and then around your head. And then it messes up your hair a little more. And you sink down towards your navel and circle around your navel 3 times. Or when you do it on your own, as much as you want to. So this one is the element earth. This movement is called connecting your body with your mind and connecting to the elements. So this one is for the element water. Feel the touch on your body. Connect your body with your mind. And then your mind with your body. Circle around your navel. And then sinking down towards your knees. And the inhale, you rise up. This one is for the element fire. The fire that transforms us, that helps us to be creative, to be the divine creators that we were born to be. And then we sink down again. You rise up for the element of air, the air that gives us new energy, new vitality, residing in our hearts. So take a deep breath into your heart and open your heart. And then we sink down one last time for the element Akasha, stands for connection. The connection to everything and all. And then have your hands outside your body and just close your eyes for one moment. feel what you've created. Feel the buzzing inside of you. And now that we've moved and breathed and moved all that energy, we want to let go of whatever is in the past, whatever you want to let go of. It's like jumping through the fire. So, make a fist with your hands, squeeze your face together, take a deep inhale, and then on the exhale, you stick out your tongue and you look at the center of your forehead. Called Samhasana Breath, the lion's breath. So we're gonna take 3 Samhasana breaths together. So take a deep inhale, letting go whatever you want to let go. Beautiful. One more. Doesn't it feel good? And then stretching up, opening your mouth, breathing in through your mouth, releasing your jaw, releasing so many muscles in your neck and in your face. Beautiful. I love this. So, take your hands in front of your heart. Close your eyes and just feel what you've created by moving and breathing, by connecting to yourself. By connecting to the divine spirit, the divine creator that you are, that we all are. And give yourself a smile and share that smile with someone else today. Namaste. So, thank you all very much for practicing with me, and I wish you all a wonderful day and a wonderful week, a wonderful time. Take care, and lots of love from the magic jungle to wherever you are. Thank you.